Let's see what we can see. I should be live. Hopefully people can hear me. Hello? Maybe not. Hello. How's everybody doing? Oh, the chat's a little weird there. Okay. You guys can hear me? Great. Awesome. How's the sound levels? I tried to test everything beforehand, but you know how that goes. Especially for somebody that's not a regular streamer. It's foreign to me. It's a bit muted. All good. All right. So we got people. Some people say, "Well, let me know. Let me know if it's hard to hear me or understand what I'm saying, and I can make adjustments." But yeah, welcome. Welcome to the farewell live stream for Destiny Child. I mentioned in the the end of service announcement video that I wanted to do something special for the game as a send off, and just kind of figured we could all get together and say goodbye with a bang. Honestly, just some summoning and checking out stuff. I think this is going to be a pretty low-key live stream, honestly. But wanted to just share one last. This is probably going to be the last Destiny Child video. I mean, who knows? Maybe something else in the future. But at least for now, the foreseeable future, this is probably going to be the last Destiny Child video on the channel. So, so first, before we do anything, I'm gonna shout out the chat for everybody that was nice enough to be here early. So, you got Fishman, Mr. Penguin, Tylorian, Hammy, how's it going? Insanity Fellant, All Might, Alucard Ozaki, Andy Lee, Skillia. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all having an awesome night. That is you. Luis Flores, Prince Hinden Eugen, nice to see you. Ika Monogatari, good morning to you. It is, it's night over here, but hope you're having a good morning. Excellent, excellent. Alright, well thank you. Thanks for everybody showing up early. I appreciate it. Again, I think people are going to trickle in and out. We're going to be here for at least a little while. The original plan, when I first conceptualized doing a live stream, was we were going to do... I have a ton, a variable ton of tickets just saved up over the years. And I was just going to open them all. But then they decided that they were going to drop in these last couple of weeks these amazing events that gave us an absolute deluge of tickets and 5-star selectors and costume selectors and spa skin selectors. So there's way too much. If I opened everything, I think it would take 12 hours, if I'm being perfectly honest. So I think we're not going to do that. I think we're going to be a little bit more focused in what we do today. We'll open some of it, don't worry, but there's so much. And you can see right here, right? I've got almost 2,200,000 crystals. So they gave us, I think going into it, I had somewhere around 700,000 crystals. And they obviously just gave us a ton of stuff, daily rewards every single day. They gave us just a ton of stuff because, for people that are just jumping into it, they just want to kind of grab an account before the memorial service. Frankly, I think if you started a week ago, or maybe even if you start now, you could get almost every costume and character in the game just through the daily rewards. So it's honestly pretty great. So we'll figure it out. I mean, we'll figure out exactly what we're doing. But first, the first thing I wanted to cover, because I think this is probably one of the most important aspects of the end of service, and what I think raised a lot of questions for people, is the memorial feature, right? So they did release additional details about the memorial feature and how to link the memorial in the game. And so I'm going to go over that now. It might be very obvious for folks, but I just want to make sure that there aren't any questions and that everybody has everything that they need to make sure that they are ready to go into the memorial. and that is going to go. The memorial link is going to be active until the 21st. So you have time. You have plenty of time. But basically, from the memorial update, they added this button that's currently in green on the main HUD over here, and it's, for those that aren't aware, the memorial update is a feature that will allow players to continue enjoying their accounts after the end of service. So it's kind of like an offline mode. I don't think it actually has like a lot of gameplay or anything. I think it's mostly just being able to view like kind of a static time capsule of what your account was at the time that, you know, everything kind of ended. So as I understand it, the like your units, your equipped items, your costumes, your album, the library, and the Eve's Adventures, all that stuff can be stored and looked at. So you'll be able to go through and, you know, what people are doing is they're basically maxing everything out that they currently can, and, you know, making sure that they have all of the items and everything else that they want before the actual 21st rolls around. And that's basically what everybody's doing at this point. So in order to link, again, if it wasn't super obvious, the button over here, if you haven't linked yet, is not going to be green. This little chain link thing. So when you click on it, the first thing you're going to get is this prompt. And then when you hit confirm, it's going to ask for an email address. So I have a green little check mark up here that says I already completed the link. But this is where you would put your email address and you would hit confirm. And what would happen is they're going to send you an email with a code. And I'm going to show an example of that right now. I'm not going to show you my code because every code is completely unique to your own account. So this is an example of what you would see in the email that you get. It has your own unique code and how to redeem it. And just keep this safe. And effectively what's going to happen is around the 21st, there's going to be an update. And during that update, what you can do is you can either update your game, which I think basically reverts your game to Destiny Child Memorial, or I think you can just download it off of the Google Play Store or the Apple Store as Destiny Child Memorial. And when you boot it up, it's going to ask for this code. So you're going to see this right here. So when you try to log in, it's going to ask for the code. This is where you put the code in, and then it'll load up your account, and you can basically take a look and check out and enjoy your account as it was at the time. So I believe you can use any email for the memorial link. I don't think it has to be tied to anything. I think it's really just a place to send stuff. Because what they're going to do is, as I understand it, they're probably just going to effectively wrap up your account and tie it to a code. And that code, that's really what you need. It's just the code. It's not the email. So when you have that code, that's how you're going to log in. And you can see that this is kind of like a preview of what the Destiny Child Memorial title screen is going to look like. I don't know if that's final or not, but yeah. And then once you do that, after you've completed that process, this button over here will turn green, and you'll also get, the little green check mark here. Now, if you choose the wrong email, or if you want to revert it someplace else, I think every 5 minutes, you can put a different email address in here and send it, and then it'll give you a new code. So, don't stress out too much about what email address you put in here, because you can change it if you need to later. So, that's the memorial feature in a nutshell. And, like I said, when you log into it, the way it's been described is that, you're going to have access to your childs, your units, the hot springs, the album, the library, and the adventure. So you can experience the story as well. I imagine that you'd have to unlock all of the story in order to experience it. So do make sure to go through... where is it? Do make sure to go through the library here and just, grab everything... and all of the different stories, all of the awakening stories and all that stuff, so that, it carries over into the memorial service. So yeah, that's it more or less. Anybody confused about any of that? Pretty straightforward, right? We won't know exactly how it goes until, it goes live on the 21st, but that's at least how you link yourself and, make sure that you're all secure and ready to go. So, all right. So again, I was contemplating about how to approach this, right? Because like again, they gave us a ton of these summons, and I had a ton of summons ready to go, and so we can start going through this stuff. Actually, there's no real point. So I was thinking we could probably do a whole bunch of summon tickets. Oh, another thing I just wanted to touch upon for anybody that's like not playing right now, what they're doing is they're rotating in events. They're rotating a world boss and a Ragna break. Back and forth, but with like elevated rates. So you'll see the boost child is Chang'e here, who has like an 800% boosted rate or something. So the idea is just by participating, or 400%. So just by participating, you're getting a ton of rewards. And so this is how you're able to get all of the child selectors, how you're able to get all of the costume selectors and the spa skin selectors. So just by participating, you get a ton of currency. And you can clear out the store, like, basically after just doing, like, 5 tickets. You don't have to, like, farm this with any consistency or regularity or anything. We're not going for 100% collection, Andy. Well, let me rephrase that. We're going for... we're going to do our best. I already have every single unit that I can get. I'll show you guys my archive in a little bit. I don't have them maxed, and I don't really plan on maxing every single one of them, but... one gap that I am trying to fill in is the soul cartas. I don't have a lot of soul cartas. Most of I'm missing like a huge amount of soul cartas from the archive. So we're probably gonna do a bunch of summons, cheeky summons on the maybe like 1,000,000 crystals or something on the soul carta summons, and we'll try to do that. Andrew, does it mean I have to delete the game? No, do not delete the game. Absolutely do not delete the game. At least not before you link to the memorial feature. I just went over how to link to the memorial feature earlier in the video. This stream. This video is gonna go. This live stream is gonna go up as a VOD. So if you want to just like check it out later, but it's pretty straightforward. Just make sure to link your account, and after you link your account, I mean, then you can delete it if you want to. But I mean, you may as well just hold on to it because it'll auto update. So you linked your email. Yeah, so you're good. You're good. You don't have to do anything. When the 21st rolls around, what they said is that it'll automatically update to the memorial version. So you don't really have to do anything, man. Tammy, I'm not the target audience for this game. You're gonna miss the hell out of it. Yeah. It's... The thing about this game is that, like, it's, like, really... Aside from the character designs, which I think are fantastic, I think aesthetically, like, stylistically, it's an incredibly well-constructed game. Like, from a visual standpoint, I think the pedigree is way out there, and I think that's just Shift Up's MO. I think from a visual standpoint and from an audio standpoint, the music is always really good, and, like, it's just very clean. It feels like even the UI... Even, like, the transitions from screen to screen, the icons, the tactile response, like, all that stuff is just really well done. And I think that's, like, a real core strength of Shift Up. And then you see that, like, I don't want to talk too much about Nikke, but, I mean, you definitely see that in Nikke. Like, that's, like, a core strength of theirs, is that they know how to... They really know how to take advantage of the medium, and they really know how to make things visually appealing, interesting, and like... I just think that's a core strength of theirs for sure. And the music is, like, super... It's really great. I remember when the game first dropped, I remember listening to the music, and I was like... It felt very... Like, it had a funky beat, it felt very Persona-esque. Like, you could just really feel that there was a lot of, like, passion in it. But yeah, so even... You don't have to score high at all. This is not even a high score that I'm doing. It's a terrible score. That doesn't matter. Just participating, you get 11,000 of these fragments, and you can, like, clear out the shop super quick. So, again, just do stuff like this, and that'll get you... that'll get you, a good bit of the way to completing your collection. So let me go ahead and head into the archive real quick. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. So here's the mirror shop. This is what you can clear. You can see I have like 430,000 of these fragments, so it's way, way more than I need to clear out the entire shop. And you get an event child selector, so you can just get one of these units, like, for free. Just guaranteed. And then 5-star tickets, you get a spa costume selector, ignition core, soul carta. So this is actually really useful for me, just because I'm missing so many Soul Cartas. And then Epic Puppet Selector too. I'm missing a ton of puppets too. To be completely honest, I didn't really get into the whole puppet aspect of Destiny Child, so that's like a huge gaping hole in my archive. But if we take a look at my archive here, I have at least unlocked every single unit. So I have every unit in the game. I've been playing since day one, so it's not terribly surprising. The exception, I should add a caveat to that. So I have every unit in the game except for 3. So those 3 units are the Kimono Friends collaboration characters, which I never bothered going after, and now I will never ever have. So, these units, Raccoon, Serval, and Fennec Fox here, I will never have. So if you guys haven't, let me know in the comments. I'm so used to say letting me know in the comments in a video. This is a live stream. Let me know in the chat if you have these units, because I'm curious how many of you were around at the time and you had these characters. Because here's the thing, like, back then, so like right now, the rates in Destiny Child are super good. The game was always generous in like the currency it gave you, but right now it has like a really easily obtainable pity, and the rates are pretty good. Back then, when this collaboration was happening, there was no pity, and it was actually kind of brutal. Like, if you didn't, I went. You could see some of the earlier videos of Destiny Child on the channel. Like, I went like 60,000 crystals to get one copy of somebody. I can't remember. Like, I don't remember who it was, but it was really bad. So around this time, when the Kimono Friends collaboration was happening, was like around the time when the rates were good, but like you could really get screwed by RNG. And so I just decided to skip them. I was like, I don't care about Kimono Friends. What does it matter? So yeah, I regret it a little bit, but it's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, I have all of the other collaboration units, so didn't miss out on any of those. And like I said, I'm missing a ton of Soul Cartas. So I'm one of those people that never summoned for Soul Cartas. I just wanted to hoard my crystals. So huge gaping holes in the Soul Cartas, and some of them are really beautiful. Like, they're grayed out because I don't have them, but like the art is absolutely gorgeous. Some of them, like, I really wanted. Some of the collaboration Soul Cartas I did go for, but for the vast majority, I don't have them. So we're gonna do a lot of summoning on the Soul Cartas just to see if we can get these, because there's some gems in here. Yeah, and some of them they did start to add like live 2D to some of them later as well, which was like a really nice touch. Very nice. Puppets, I have like no puppets. I don't have like any. Like I said, I never got into it. And then the costumes. So I have every costume that's available in the Rebirth shop. The only costumes and skins that I don't have are... Let's go there now. So in the Rebirth Labyrinth, I have all of these. So we got all of these. And you can very easily get these, again, through these events. If you decide to grind these events, I didn't talk about the Ragna break, but like every single platinum chest is 100% rate, and they're guaranteed to give you a skin or a unit or a spa skin. So it's pretty awesome. But yeah, so got everything in here, but what I don't have are all of the human version skins. So like stuff like this, I don't have, because you had to get them through the Rebirth Summon. Like you had to get them through this thing. So I'm missing a whole host of these too. I'm not going to bore you guys and try to do this, because this is like, this would be just awful to watch. But I will try to get at least some of these later on for sure. Yeah, all my Ragna break grind is greater than World Boss for the boxes. Yes, 100%. But what I will say is that the World Boss is quicker. I think the World Boss only lasts for 1 day, and you can get the entire shop in like one sitting. So I think that's the difference. The World Boss is like low effort. The Ragna break, you get basically as much as you want to grind, which is kind of awesome. Wish they gave out more skin selectors. I managed to get all the units through the child selectors. Yeah, unfortunately, Yellow Flash, it's RNG, so you'll get one of the 3. And, you know, it's kind of luck of the draw. I had a lot of blood gems stored up too, so that helped. So I think the loose game plan is we're going to do a bunch of tickets, because I think that's the most fun thing to do, not these selectors. I'm just going to hold on to the selectors. So if you scroll down here, I've got like... I've got like 40 of these 5-star tickets, 30 of these 5-star tickets. I've got... how many is this? I can't even read that. It's so small. Like 300 of these 5-star summon tickets. Something like that. So we're going to open a bunch of these. And then after that, I'm going to use the House of Reincarnation. After we've gotten ourselves good and fat on 5-star tickets. So... Destination Skyline. So when a gacha game goes out of service, do they offer any type of refunds or something? Dumb question, I know. No. No gacha game would. I'm not aware of any gacha game that has offered refunds. What you paid for was the experience of playing and pulling those characters. I would say that arguably that you are not due a refund. That's just my take. I don't think if you paid like right before the announcement of an end of service, then maybe. You bought like a giant pack and then like 2 days later they announced the end of service, but otherwise what you're paying for when you buy into a gacha is that you should realize and understand and be aware of the risks and the eventual closure of the game at some point, the end of service. So is there a dupe limit break system? Yes. Yes, there is, but we're not going to get into that. The dupe limit break system in this game is a little convoluted. You basically need 7 copies, and we're going to go over that a little bit later. Let's start going through this, actually, because I don't want to... I'm sorry you guys are... I'm not used to, like, talking and doing this at the same time, so I'm like, wasting your time by not doing stuff. So let me start just opening... Let me start just opening these, huh? Right? Yeah, let's just start opening these. Let's do 10 at a time. 5-star tickets, open 10 at a time, and... Oh my god, holy lag bat, man. That's like really slow. It just froze as soon as I hit that button. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a little anticlimactic. I forgot that it does that. So it just skips. I mean, I can go through them one at a time here. So this is what we got. Like I said, I have everybody, so it's not like I really need them. And I have so many of the selectors at this point that I think I could probably max limit break most of them too. But that being said, so this is what we got here. Alright, well, let me just, while I'm talking, I'm just going to hit use over and over and over again, so we can, like, watch something, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Name Hein, Cat Girl, classic. I don't play this game, so the Memorial feature won't have any gameplay. I hope that when Azure Lane will end, will still be a single-player game. I don't really know if there's going to be gameplay. There's a little mini-game called, like, Eve's Dungeon or something. I think technically you can play that in the Memorial version, because they actually specifically reference that. Salka. So I think that still is going to be a thing. I don't know if you can take your team and actually, like, do any combat. They did say that, like, the equipment is going to stay. So whatever equipment you put on a unit, you can't change it. That is locked. So if you want specific, if you want a specific unit to be a certain way, make sure to do that before the end of service, because I think their equipment is locked as soon as that ends. So Eve Adventure, I never touched that. I touched it a little bit. Oh, hey, look, Acrasia. So she's the matronly one that was on the front of the Destiny Child Memorial screen, the little sample that they showed. Do we need to use all of our crystals before the 21st? Espeon. You don't have to. Hey, it's Lita. I love Lita. Everybody loves Lita. Man, I'm gonna miss Lita. You don't have to. I think if you don't use them, they get tossed in the trash. Though I don't think you can't carry them into Memorial. I don't think there's any summoning anything in the Memorial service or feature. So I think it's either use it or lose it. And if you're okay with losing it, then you don't have to use it. Okay, Thisbe. For the longest time, she was such an OP supporter. And I just like didn't use her because I didn't really like her. Oh, it's not like I didn't like her, but she's just not my... It doesn't fit the archetype that I prefer. Right, Dark Supporter, Con Artist, Duatia. Yeah, I don't think they're summoning in Memorial. Because they would have to waste time adding that when there's no way to get currency. And also, it's supposed to be single player, and summoning has to reach out to the server. So I just don't think that they would do that personally, but it's certainly not confirmed either way. I mean, is anybody else lagging right now, or is it just me? Yeah, let me know, guys, if anything's wrong with the sound, or if it's lagging or anything, because I can't tell. No ignition. Yeah, you know, I do have ignited units. I do, but usually just a core group of attackers and some supporters. I didn't go wild with the ignition. I hoarded instead, as you can see. Just because I always felt like if I felt like I hit a wall at some point, I always had the option to ignite. So for the most part, I just went +6, and then I like ignited certain key favorites or meta units and stuff like that. Navi's a really good character for World Boss. So the lag is gone now. Oh, good. Okay. Lewin. Kind of interesting that Lewin had 2 versions in the game. I didn't think she would be like that popular enough to get 2 versions. She looks cool, but it's kind of surprising. There's a lot of characters that don't have 2 versions in the game. Mars. Day 1, you know, year 1, day 1, Mars was considered pretty top tier just because she had that shield that could go across your entire team for World Boss, so it was pretty awesome. Okay, Grendel. She's got a little SMG on the side there. Alright. Next up, Siren. I feel like Siren stalks me. For the longest time, she was the only like +6 green attacker that I had. For whatever reason. Super Sarutobi Sensei. Who are your favorite units from Destiny Child and Azure Lane? Mine are Pepita and Vittorio Veneto. You know, it's kind of funny that you say that, because Pepita and Vittorio Veneto look a little bit alike. A little bit. So this is Love and Hate Davi. For Destiny Child, I mean, I love Moftet. Moftet was one of the first... That was the character that I chose as the beginning selector, like a new account selector. So obviously she has a special place in my heart. And then, you know, the new version of Moftet, of course, as well. Naturally, I love Mona. Mona's awesome. I really like Lisa too. I love the trio. I really do. It's kind of funny when you think about it, because like the similarities and the parallels between Destiny Child and Nikke is that like it's kind of like a mirrored story a little bit, just because you're, you know, a lone protagonist surrounded by 3 girls of like different energy levels, I guess. You know, different archetypes, right? You got Mona, Lisa, and Davi in Destiny Child, and then of course in Nikke you have the counters, and so and then of course after the really sad arc in Destiny Child, you get 3 more girls, 3 different girls that are at your side, who also have like different, you know, personality types. So it's kind of interesting that that is their route, I guess, in how they choose to position the player character. Getting Billy here. Real ones remember how Chang'e and Donna were day 1 must-haves back in the day. They definitely were. They definitely were. I would say Eve was also way up there. Moftet was like Moftet was like top tier for like 2 weeks because like in PvP she had the whole like pierce thing, so that helped her viability a little bit, but she fell off super quick. But I didn't care. I mean, she was one of my favorites. I also really like Tamamo. Tamamo in this game. I think her design is so awesome. Maybe we can pull her at some point in here. Tamamo was great. I like the new crew too. Like the new 3 girls in this. Ishimi, she was one of the more recent additions. I think she was added before the end of service announcement, but it wasn't that much. It wasn't that much earlier. Well, it is a thing in mobile games to have a companion sort of character. Yes, because usually it's like an isekai situation where you're like, if you're going to be the player character and the player character is a conduit for you, then you need somebody to relate to act as a liaison to the new world. But what I'm saying is that Destiny Child and Nikke both follow that same formula of 3, like specifically 3 different archetypes of characters that are with you as a squad, which is relatively unique. I mean, but they've done it, I guess, like 3 times now, basically. So it's certainly something that they think works and something that they like to do. So, who's the girl that's your character icon for Destiny Child? You mean the character I'm sharing? I think the character I'm sharing is Water Moftet. I think I've just kept it as Moftet. So, Hoshimaru. So Hoshimaru, everybody, has the Serval and the Fennec from Kimono Friends. So one of the OGs that did manage to get those Kimono Friends. I guess you're still missing the 3rd one, right? There's Neza. Yeah, Fishman. Yeah, it's a very common trope for sure. But I'm just saying, like, the specific structure is specific and sort of distinct. Who from Destiny Child is based on? Wait, who from Destiny Child is the based one that's supposed to be similar to Ani's? Oh, I mean, it's not. I guess they're not exactly 1-to-1. So like the three main characters, or the 3 starter characters in Destiny Child, and after we pull this character, I'm gonna go into the Midas. So sick of I got like 1 million Midases. How many? We still have like 250 tickets. So the 3 like original, like the original trio that you have in the game. That surround you are. I mean, is there an easy way to do this? Recent. Actually, you know what? The archive would probably be better, huh? Oh, there's a man and a waifu game. There's actually a lot of man. There's a lot of dudes. Not a lot. Let me rephrase that. There are a respectable amount of dudes in this game, and they're all pretty good-looking guys too. Like, you know, they've all got that Korean drip. I mean, I don't know, they do look good. And there's some variation too. There's some Baras and there's some pretty boys, and you know, there's some variety here. Variety. Juno, yeah, Juno's actually super good. I remember when he first came out, there was that whole the way the electricity calculated or whatever was really quite good. Okay, so here they are. Yeah. So for those that don't know, Mona is one of the initial characters of the initial group that you fall into, and she is like, you know, the seductive, teasing One-san type. Very appealing. There's many versions of her because she's very popular, and she's very popular for good reason. She's awesome. I love her. And then Lisa is kind of like the super serious one. So I guess she's a little bit more like Rappy in Nikke, maybe? I don't know. Not exactly, but she is definitely by the book, more serious. unflappable type. There's definitely a bunch of versions of her as well, which is fun. And then Davi is she's the Kusogaki. I mean, she's the little brat who always gets on the player character's case and drives him up a wall. And there's a lot of versions of Davi too. They're all very critical to the story, so obviously there's a bunch of versions of them. But yeah, that's like the trio from back then when the game first came out. Let's see. Let's go back in here. We'll keep pulling. We'll just keep doing the single pulls. Bartos, Pelka, hi. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to anybody that just got here. We're just doing some pulls. I'm basically slowly whittling through my like 300 5-star summon tickets. So we're just gonna make our way through these. We're not gonna do all of them. I'll stop at some point. But I just thought it'd be kind of nice to have this in the background while we're talking and just remembering Destiny Child. We went over the Memorial Link feature earlier. Oh yeah, Salos. Man, she looks good. Yep. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do this the whole time. We're definitely. I'll try to keep an eye on the clock. We're definitely gonna stop at some point, but yeah. Soul Bad Guy says hi, even though he is best in PvP. Yeah. So yeah, the Soul's cool. And he got a cool skin too. It's kind of so let me think. So we've got Dead or Alive, right, as a collab, and we got Guilty Gear as a collab, and we got Blaze Blue as a collab. Street Fighter was a collab for the Korean version, but we didn't get it overseas. I have a sneaking suspicion that like Capcom USA wasn't okay with their characters coming into the game, and that's why they didn't let us use them. So it kind of sucks, because I would have liked that would have been cool to get like that crossover of fighting game characters, but I do owe you for getting me into Destiny Child, by the way. Thanks for that. Oh, well, it's good to hear, Hammy. I just like to you know, showcase games that I'm having fun with, and hopefully people enjoy it, and maybe they'll find something that they like. Give stuff a try. Will you stream when A2 releases? I'm probably not going to stream. I'm going to release a video, because we're definitely going to summon for her. That's tomorrow, right? So unfortunately, I have a lot of summoning. Well, not unfortunately, but tomorrow's a very busy day. So tomorrow, the Fire Emblem Heroes characters drop that I'm going to be summoning for. Tomorrow, A2 for Nikke drops. And tomorrow, Part 2 of Fate Grand Order drops. Summer drops. And so I'm going to be summoning on all 3 of those tomorrow. I'll probably... well, Fate Grand Order, I might delay the release of that one, just so I'm not releasing so many videos at one time. But yeah, it's a lot of summoning. It's a lot of recording. Who is the girl who announces the summons? Oh, that's Davi. So that's one of the 3, you know, the 3 initial starter, like your core group around the player character. So Davi is she's the brat. She's the funny, bossy, bratty one. I'm hoping we can play Eve's Dungeon. I think we can. Based on the notes, it seems to indicate that we can. So I'm fingers crossed. It would be kind of cool if we could. You got me into Destiny Child, but the lack of good guides made it hard to continue. Yeah, I wasn't the best about guides. So that was probably at least partially my fault, I guess. Ooh, Oneroy. Yeah, I guess I guess my approach to Destiny Child is that you can get the majority of stuff with just kind of coasting, and like if you want to be super meta try hard, super sweaty, that's mostly like a PvP thing and a ranking thing. Most everything else can just be gotten just by going at your own pace. So that's like, for the most part, was my suggestion. Other than like very, very basic team composition and team building strategies and things like that. The Catherine collab. Oh yeah, the Catherine collab. Yeah. The Catherine collab was cool too. I'm saving for Summer Ibuki. Well, you're going to be saving for a long-ass time. Summer Ibuki is not until next year. I'm also going to try to go for Summer Ibuki, but I definitely want to get Summer Kama as well. So you're definitely going to be summoning there. Air, how do you keep up with so many gacha games? I struggle to keep up with 2. You know, I think it's multitasking for one thing, and 2, it's switching priorities where appropriate. So there's only a couple of games where I am like diehard. The other games I do dailies, I participate in events, and then like where it's not absolutely necessary, I don't go beyond, you know, a certain point. So, and like depending on my time commitment and my availability, I might just do my dailies and then dip. I might be a daily warrior for a month for a game if nothing's really going on, right? So that's kind of my philosophy, because I think at the end of the day, the unique thing about gacha that I think a lot of impatient people don't realize or they don't care is that like time in the game is way more valuable. Like time having an account is way more valuable than time you spend in the game. Because if you accumulate resources, those resources become more valuable as time progresses, just because of quality of life and power creep, which is an inevitability. So for both of those things, that means that harder to get units are going to be easier to get later with the same amount of resources, and also characters that you get later with those same resources will carry you harder. So as long as you're patient, I mean, I've been playing a gacha a long time, so, you know, that's like one of the early rules of juggling a bunch of games in gacha is, you know, being careful with your time moderation, and patience. Xeni here. So if people are curious about the art, because it might look a little bit different from your version of the game, I'm running the uncensored patch that Vanilla, MVP Vanilla. He has a channel on YouTube, but he releases a decensor patch that brings in the original Korean art and replaces the assets. Aurora King. So I'm hoping that when the memorial comes out, he'll release like one last patch so that you can have the patch and you can have the game, replace it, and swimsuit Mona. God, I love Mona. So, and yeah, one of her like key skills is like burning and scalding the enemy because she's so hot. Love that. Daphne's. So, again, I'm hoping that Vanilla releases, you know, one last version of that patch, so we can just have it for all posterity in the future. You know, we'll have that last patch, we'll have our memorial, and you know, we'll be content, you know, more or less. So. My approach is literally just, ooh, look at all the pretty characters. You know what? That ain't wrong. That ain't wrong. People are a lot happier when they appreciate what's there. So this is Tamamo, by the way. Look how awesome she is. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite character designs for sure as well in the game. Let's see, Aurora King Best Waifu. You should seriously make a guide on how you juggle all the games that you do. You know, I was considering making like general gacha videos. like comparing games and like talking about like best summoning animations, or like, you know, what makes a good, you know, what is free to play really, you know, because I think there's a lot of misconception about what a free to play really means, and how that really affects not only the game but the community. But I don't know, it's a lot of work. I don't want to work that hard. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. It's like one of those things where you just like, you don't have time, you know. I've got I don't want to make excuses, but there's a lot of stuff going on in addition to juggling the gotchas and the channel, and it can be a little tough, you know. So I wonder if the patch works with Memorial. So that's what I was thinking, Fishman, because it would make sense, because the way the patch currently works is you literally just overwrite the assets in the game. So as long as you're directing the new assets to the right folder, it should work with the Memorial as well. I don't know if they're not adding any more characters to the game, obviously. So I guess maybe the latest version of the patch will just work. I don't know, but it would be nice just to have that for, like, again, long term, just to, like, you know, save that patch in the cloud or an external drive and just keep it forever, just so that, you know, you can always come back to it. So the tap version is uncensored too. Kei Kusanagi. Yes. Oh, here's Perkala. Nice. Yes, it is for the most part. The tap version is for the most part. There's some exceptions where they were still like modified slightly, but yes, like for people that don't want to modify the game and wanted mostly uncensored art, the tap was totally the way to go. I am curious if anybody is on the tap version, because I am wondering if the Memorial Link icon shows up for you in the tap version. I would think that it does. Like, if I had to guess, that would make sense to me, that it would show up and you could choose it and you could put an email in, but I don't know if you're going to be able to redeem it in the tap. Like, I don't know if they're going to release a tap Memorial version. I think it might just be one of those things where... Because, like, remember, tap and Google Play, the versions, like the saves, the accounts, carry over from one to the other. So when you're playing tap, you effectively have a Google Play version of the game. So I think what you could do if you're on tap is just, you know, go over and you know, go into, if you don't see an icon in your tap version, just like download the Google Play version real quick on an emulator and then do the link and you should be solid. So Najin is, am I saying goodbye to the game Destiny Child? Yes, yes, we are saying goodbye to Destiny Child. We're just kind of chilling and opening tickets, and just talking about the game, just talking about stuff. Hey Guardian, wanted to stop in and say I'm sorry about Destiny Child going down. Obviously this wasn't my game, but hearing about a long-lasting gacha getting end of service always sucks. Yeah, it does. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. Thoughts on the UR for Japanese 6-year stream? Amagi 2 seems to be the thought, although could and probably will be something random. I'm not going to guess. I think anybody that says that they know who it is talking out of their ass. Because they've thrown so many curveballs for the UR. I'm not going to venture a guess. The only confident thing that I'll say, I'm confident that it's going to be a Sakura Empire ship. So that's like the safest guess, obviously, but it's one that I'm confident about. So I'm willing to say that it's going to be a Sakura Empire UR. Beyond that, it could be anybody. So, and quite frankly, I'd be happy with it. I'm not pining for anybody in particular. So, as long as they're beautiful, and as long as they're cool, as long as I like the character, that's all that matters to me. Yes, Nisha. Oh, sorry, I missed your second comment. Is Destiny Child shutting down? Yes, the end of service was announced about a month and a half ago, or 2 months ago. I think a month and a half ago. So it is. It's officially ending on the 21st of September. So around about 2 weeks from now. I'm missing Raccoon from that collab. Oh, you're missing one of the Kimono friends. Oh, Forkus. Man, Forcus looks so good. So she has this giant scarf around her right now, which is obnoxious. But yeah, when you awaken her, the scarf goes away, and she has a skin that's aces. That's super spicy. It shows up on the tap version. Oh, okay, all right. So yeah, that's good to know. Thanks for confirming, Kei Kusanagi. So yeah, if you're on tap, you can still link. I don't know if you're going to be able to redeem it in tap. Like again, we'll have to see when the 21st rolls around. Ah, Hathor, cool. This is, I think, the second Hathor we've gotten today, maybe? She looks good. Does Azure Lane get their ships from World of Warships? Some of them. Some of them. Specifically the priority ships that is kind of like a big collaboration event that they have every year. Got Wodan. Air. I always thought Air had like a really distinct style to her. It's very different. That was the other thing. Like they had a host of like shift up artists that all have varying styles that are really nice. They're all recognizable. I mean, they're all characteristically, I think, kind of like a Korean art style. But you know, I mentioned this in the the end of service video was part of what got me following this property is that Hyungtae Kim was the president or owner or whatever of Shift Up, and I've been a long fan of Hyungtae Kim's work, like ever since I was a tyke. So yeah, I mean, normal Azure Lane ships are tied to like real world ships. So World of Warcraft ships, World of Warships are also tied to real world ships. So they have that linkage, that's still a thing. Erebus. All right, so I think we're gonna let's wrap this up, and then we're gonna do 1 10 pull of tickets, and then we're gonna go on to I think the next thing that I wanted to try to get through today. So we'll use 10 tickets here. If when Yamato gets announced in Azure Lane, would you be happy or gloomy to hear the news? I'd be happy as long as she looks good. That's kind of like all I care. I mean, yeah, I'd be happy. I mean, I think it's one of those things where she's a hotly requested ship, so it's one of those things where she's an inevitability. It's just a matter of when. So, oh, Kanaloa. It's cool, the Squid Girl. And we got Red Cross here. Okay. All right. So the next thing that I wanted to do that I thought would be kind of fun is I'm going to try to where is it? So now that we got a ton of new 5-stars that I don't need because I don't need them to max to 6-star to +6 anybody. We're gonna go in the House of Reincarnation and we're gonna try to +6 all of my collaboration units. So these are the only units that you can't get from those tickets, and you can't pull from the actual banner, right? Because they're limited. But you can get dupes through the House of Reincarnation. So as you can see here, can I show them here? You can see the little icon. So there's Noelle from Blaze Blue. There's Melia from Guilty Gear. There's Ayane from Dead or Alive. There's Makoto from Blaze Blue. There's Nine from Blaze Blue. And there's Kasumi from Dead or Alive. So I'm just gonna do the House of Reincarnation and try to get these up to +6. And yeah. See how it goes. Wait, is this right? Is this the right one? What's the right one? The one I want is... Oh, it's this one, right? No, it's this one. Yeah, here we go. Okay. God, took me long enough. All right. Some people speculate that Yamato might be the harbinger nearing the end of the life cycle of Azure Lane. Najin, people have been saying the game is dying for 5 years. Like I can't stress enough how little it means when the community thinks a game is dying. Whenever I see that anywhere, I just kind of chuckle and roll my eyes and like move on. There's never any validity to any of those statements unless the game is making like $50,000 a year. There's always going to be people that say, "Dead game, game's dying. Something was released that I don't like, so the game's dying." And they think they're an armchair analyst because they're on the internet and they can say whatever they want, and they are wrong 95% of the time. So I'm just telling you that I am playing games that are reaching their 10th anniversary, that people have been clamoring and saying that the game has been dying for 6 years, and it has not. They've not died. They're perfectly fine. They're raking in revenue, and those people that complain either shut up or they just keep talking out of their ass, or they move on, and the game survives without them. So, no, I don't believe that Yamato is the end of Azure Lane. I don't think it's a signal of anything. I think there's always going to be an avenue to explore, and I think the game is very healthy. So that's my take. I could be wrong, but I'm also not, committing to anything or saying a definitive statement. That's just the way it is. People have been saying Phase dying since like 6 months in, and it's still top 20. Yeah, James, it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling how much of an effect people think that they have on a game as a singular entity, as like a specific community. Like, if all of Reddit quit a game, it would make a dent, but the game wouldn't die. Like, that's how big these games are. Like, I think that's what people don't really realize, is that like your microcosm doesn't really mean a whole heck of a lot, to be perfectly honest. So yeah. All right, so sorry about that. Went on a little tirade there, but so we're gonna start feeding these right now. I might keep her because I don't have her +6 yet. I'm gonna try to eyeball this and pick units that I know I already have at +6. So let's see. There we go. So those that don't know how this works, you can get dupes of 5 stars by sacrificing 6 5 stars. And if you sacrifice the 6 5 stars, you'll get one of the 6 characters that you selected in that initial batch. So let's go ahead and reincarnate and see who we get. I've gotten a little tally here, so... Okay, Melia. Nice. All right. Okay. Melia is at +0, so I actually need 6 copies of Melia to get her maxed out. So it's a good start. It's a good start. Let's see. These Aurora plops. Oh, man. Let's see. Who else? Definitely have her. Okay. Next one. Ah, Kasumi! Alright, so I actually only need one more for Kasumi to +6 her. Alright, so let's keep this going. Got both of the batteries lined up here. All of these Besses. Get them out of here. Okay, Makoto. Okay, Makoto, I see you. So she's another one that I need 6 copies of, but gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere. Okay, so... I think... Yeah, definitely these. Okay. Ah, another Melia. Alright. We're making a dent. We're making a dent. Let's see, get that other Bess in here. Dana's, don't need them. Yes. Alright. Noelle! That's our first Noelle of today. And so now I have her at +3, and I need 3 more. Let's see. Get the Davies in here. Yeah, I think I need... Yeah, we'll definitely put him in. Okay. Next up. And... another Melia. So I will say the one collab character that I don't have in here at all is Ramlethal. Ramlethal I +6'd on her debut, so that was pretty nice. She was extremely cooperative. Alright, so I'm thinking... Yes. Right? Well, definitely at least you. Okay. Hi, so the game is dead. Dragon Chaos. Yes, they announced their end of... Another Amelia! What the heck? Okay. No, that's awesome, but I'm surprised. There are lots of other characters in here. We only need 2 more. Yeah, they announced their end of service about 2 months ago, and they are releasing a memorial feature, so like an offline version that you can kind of peruse and relive the story and your characters and your account. So we're just kind of like getting our account ready for that memorial memorial feature, I guess. Chombi. Bumbaker, so both Korean and global servers. Yes, all servers. Every server for Destiny Child is shutting down. Alright, that is our +6 for Kasumi. Nice. So we should probably remove her from this list. So... Oh, whoops. Okay, so we gotta add another collab unit. So I think... Next is... Who is next? Lei Fong, probably. Oh yeah, here we go. Lei Fong. Put Lei Fong in there. Okay. So let's make our way through. I don't want to use the Kasumis I just pulled. Let's go with you. There we go. Am I late to the farewell party? Yuta Kazuki? Nope, you are... Whenever you show up is right on time. You are right on time. So there's Ayane. So we need 4 more copies of her. Ayane was one of the collab characters that's actually pretty strong when you maxed and ignited her. Most of them were just like sort of average to okay. Alright, here we go. I'm so glad you said what you said about Azure Lane. It's so perfect. Everyone always saying a game's dying, but Azure Lane is so healthy right now. Still in a top 10 gacha after 6 years. The game ain't dying. From Shinano. Yeah, I mean, look, a game can die at any point, right? I'm not going to say that with absolute certainty that the game will continue on in perpetuity or for any amount of time. Things happen, right? But people... It's so much of like an absolute win or utter failure type of mentality that people have that's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's also a very childish mentality to have. It's like, you know, when you're younger, it feels like everything is the end of the world. So it could just be because I'm old, but all right, we need 3 more Ayanes. But yeah, I'm not about the sensationalistic stuff, you know? Let's see. Yeah, I don't need the mods. Yeah, I have them all +6, so we good. Who is that guy with the eye patch, by the way? I know you're mainly here for the female characters, but his design looks sick. I was saying the designs for the male characters look really good. That was another Ayane, so that's great. I can't remember what his name is. Here, let me... There are actually 2 versions of him in the game, too, I think? If I'm not mistaken, I think there are 2 versions of him. Or maybe he just has a skin. Somebody in the chat will probably correct me. Oh my god. Oh, here he is. This is Durandal, right? Yeah, Durandal. He's pretty cool looking. Any gacha games that disappointed you? Kyler Gonzalez. Yeah, lots of them. In different ways. I think if you look hard enough, most games have redeeming elements to them. And I think that if you do find redeeming elements to them, then that, depending on how much time commitment you're willing to put into them, might make it worth maintaining your account. But definitely, like, every game has weaknesses, right? Some certainly more than others. I don't think any of them, like, it feels bad to kind of say this. I don't want to like talk negatively about any particular game, but like one that like really stands out to me is unfortunately Sino Alice. So we did release like a couple of videos on Sino Alice when the game first debuted, the global version, and I wanted to really like the game. The character designs were really cool. The story was like heralded as like, because it was written by Yoko Taro, so like there was a lot of like, you know, a lot of support for it in that front, and I couldn't get into it. I tried. I think part of the problem was that it's a heavily PvP based game, and yeah, I think that's a fundamental flaw. I think that certain games can get away with it. Like Epic 7 is very PvP based as well, but you have to have something else. And Sino Alice felt like it was very, very selectively PvP focused and guild focused, which is two things that I think you're alienating a huge amount of players that want to just do their own thing by doing something like that. And the gameplay honestly didn't resonate with me either, so it was a couple of things. So we did a couple of videos on the channel, and I just kind of stopped. Didn't really cover it too much more. And unfortunately, Sino Alice got... Yeah, I'm sorry, James, you just mentioned it. Sino Alice got their end of service recently, and yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't want to see any game, you know, go through that. And the player base that loves the game, because even if it doesn't resonate with me, it resonates with somebody, right? And you know, you hate to see that not get the support, and you hate to see it, you know, you hate to see it fall. It's never good. Let's see. So we got to replace another collab character with Ayane. I haven't really been giving you guys a play-by-play, unfortunately, but I did get the +6 for Ayane. So right now I need to replace Ayane with another collab character. Probably. Let me see. My eyes are kind of glazing over right now. Where are the Catherine characters? I know the Catherine characters are in here somewhere. It's like so much. I wish there was a way to sort by typing in a name. That was one quality of life thing that they never added, and I think they really needed to, because it's real tough navigating this giant list like this. And they added so many quality of life changes to this game. Like, they really did. Like, they really tried. Oh my god, I'm at the end of the list and I still haven't seen them. Like, there's the Mikus are in here too. I should probably look at the chat. You're probably yelling at me because you see the characters and I don't. What the heck? You know what? Let me sort by name. I know I can. Let's sort by name, because Catherine, I know, starts with a C. Wait. Wait, how is this by name? What? Oh, there we go, okay. Oh, it's like reverse name. There we go. Reverse name. Yeah, I'm real smart. Reverse alphabetical. Reverse name. Let's see. Where is Catherine? Where is she? There she is. Okay. I don't know how many I need for Catherine. Did it say? Yeah, so Catherine I've got +1, so I need 5 copies. Let me write that down. Need 5. Alright. Let's keep it going. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, there we go. Luisito Palustre. I'm sorry for completely ruining your name, I'm sure. How much fan service is too little or too much? I mean, so I'm biased. I don't think there is too much. I honestly don't think there's too little either, because I think it's just the design that you have. I think if the artistic, you know, if the initial design of a game is to go a certain direction, then I don't think you have too much or too little. I mean, I think what really rubs people the wrong way is when that artistic vision is denied specifically because of external factors, right? So to me, I think some people might disagree with me about there not being a limit of too much, but I also don't think there's, you know, too little. I think it's just a matter of the game design, the artistic vision of the characters. Ah, another Makoto. So we need 3 more Makotos to +6er. I would say there can't be too much fan service. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there is. I think that there's a different there's a market for everything. It's not going to appeal to everybody, but I don't think that's a problem. I don't think that's right or wrong. I think that just is, right? Did you ever play Dragalia Lost? Justin A. No, I didn't. I know a lot of people felt very strongly about it. I think that's our first Lei Fong of today. So we need 4 more of her. No, I didn't play Dragalia Lost. I know a lot of people loved it. I felt bad when the end of service was announced because I think it was pretty sudden. Like it kind of came out of nowhere because I think the game was... There weren't any suspicions that the game was doing poorly. I know I just went on a tirade about how everybody says every game is dying, but but I don't think there was like a huge contingent of people that were saying, "Oh, this game sucks, it needs to die" or whatever. So look at all these Monas. Man, Mona's so good. She's the best. All right, so let's reincarnate. So yeah, it was really sad. I mean, I remember when the end of service was announced suddenly. All right, we need only 1 more Amelia. Is that Makoto from Blaze Blue? Yes, Yuta Kazuki. So, for those that are just showing up or missed when I was explaining this, right now I'm trying to gain additional copies of collab characters because those are the only characters you can't get from all of the like massive amounts of tickets that they're dropping. So, we've got Noelle from Blaze Blue, Amelia from Guilty Gear, Catherine from Catherine, Makoto from Blaze Blue, 9 from Blaze Blue, and Lei Fong from Dead or Alive, currently in the summon list that we're just trying to get through the House of Reincarnation. See if we're able to do it. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. I comment that I complained about censorship in China, which could be interpreted as too little. Also, I make it obvious that he loves the summer swimsuits. I comment that I complained about censorship. And... yeah, no, I definitely don't like censorship. I think I think that's the prime example of what I was trying to say. Maybe I didn't say it very well, but what I was trying to explain of if there's an original artistic vision that is affected by external factors, I think that's a problem. And whether that goes in either direction of the barometer, whether that's, you know, super scandalous or you know, super prudish, in either way, if it deviates from that in a way that's specifically about trying to like protect a contingent of people or other sort of external components, certainly I'm anti that. That's definitely not a secret. Hey Jada-san, how's it going? Wow, the Melias. So that's actually that's the last Melia I need. I don't need Melia anymore. It's awesome. Okay. Some characters are being very, very cooperative today. Alright, so we're gonna swap out Melia for hopefully... You know what, let's keep the whole Catherine thing going. And we have it alphabetical, so I can actually look up and quickly... Oh, there's Miku. Well, we're looking for Catherine right now. Where are you? Oh, here she is. Wait, why does her icon look weird? Yeah, I couldn't recognize her there. That's why I didn't see her. Okay. So that's Catherine with a K. Which version of Makoto is that? It's not the Central Fiction outfit I'm familiar with. That's her Academy outfit. But if you awaken her, she has her Central Fiction outfit. So, so both are represented. I can, in fact, why don't I just show? Yeah, I could just show. For those that don't know. Oh, God. This freaking list. Why has it always got to be difficult? Where are you? Makoto. Oh, here she is. Okay. Yeah, so this is her Academy outfit. And then if you, you can get her actual, outfit that's, you know, that she's really mostly known for, right? Same with Noelle. Yeah. So this is the Central Fiction version. This is her, I forget which version. I think this is the sequel version. I can't remember. And then, of course, there's the Mew 12. The Mew 12 version. Which is super cool. And then 9. 9's in the... I haven't pulled a single 9. How did that happen? She's been in the list since the very beginning, and I haven't pulled a single extra copy of her. It's like they know that she's, like, one of my favorites. They're, like, purposely not giving her to me. Why do I keep doing that? Alright, House of Reincarnation. Sorted by element. Yeah, I should probably do that. That would probably be easier. I'm playing Ether Gazer right now. Hades Mommy all the way. So I started an Ether Gazer account. I need to go back to it because I wanted to give it a solid try. But like the initial batch of characters weren't terribly appealing to me. They were okay, but they weren't like a huge driving factor for me to like keep going. So there's the 9. See, you just have to ask. Ask and you shall receive, right? Just gotta put a little English on the request. All right, we just need 2 more 9s to get them to +6. There we go. There we go. Look at that. So what am I? Yes. So you go in. You, and definitely you. There we go. Citri had a lot of representation in the game too. She ended up being quite popular. I think there's like 5 variations, 5 alts for her in the game at this point, something like that. Ah, Catherine with a C. Very nice. We only need 4 more of her. Oh, how many Catherines with a K did I need? Let me see. Catherine with a K. Oh, I need 3. 3 Catherines with a K. Catherine, need 3. Okay. Let's see. Get the Citri's in here. Yeah, I guess the Tamamos as well. I love Tamamo, but I have her at +6. I don't need these copies. U12 got that cake. Yeah, she do. Yeah, she do. Yeah, she do. Alright, Noelle. Excellent. So I need 1 more Noelle. And we are golden. Let's see where we are. We can get rid of you. Not interested. Thisbe we don't need. And you we don't need either. Where do you rank Destiny Child in terms of fan service that you play? Top 3. Oh, that's our Noelle. That's the last Noelle we need. Nice. So now we can get the Mikus in there. we're making some pretty good progress here. All right, so where the hell are the Mikus? Oh, damn it! Where the heck are the Mikus? I think they're under Hatsune, I think. Yes, okay. So there's 3 Mikus in the game. There's regular Diva Hatsune Miku, and there's 2 Snow Mikus. So we're just gonna use the default. We're gonna go for the OG. So Miku needs +5. So I need 5 copies of Miku. Is that right? Yes. Okay. All right. How would I rank gacha games by fan service appeal? Yeah, Destiny Child's way up there. I mean, Destiny Child is super scandalous, even though, like, and I'm only considering the decensored version, right? Because even the censored version is like, it can be spicier than a lot of other games out there. Verupa, I don't know if I have this Wodon +6 though. Verupa, I think I do. And you, yeah. I've never seen so many blood gems in my life. Super Mario Rick. Dude, you should have seen before I cleared out. You should have seen before I cleared out the costume shop. I had like 12,000 blood gems before I cleared out. It was at least 10,000. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't 12,000. It was close. It was real close. All right. So let's see. I joined after the Miku collapse ended. Yeah. I kind of just went for them on a whim. I think just because they were collaboration units, basically. Okay. Let's go ahead and use these. I'm the biggest Destiny Child hoarder. I might be. It's possible. I feel like there's got to be somebody that's more of a hoarder than me, but I haven't seen him, so. All right, we got Lei Fang. I'm drying up a little bit on the 5 stars that I don't want to use yet, or that I haven't, that I would like to use. Oh, Dawnbreaker, thanks for the super chat. I think three things killed this game. 1, giving too much stuff away when a lot of fans would be willing to support it to keep it alive. Yeah, I do think that that's a component. That's not the only component. I mean, you said 3 things, right? So that, you know, it's certainly a part of it. I have no doubt about that. I went on a little bit of a tangent during the end of service announcement video, and I think I think there is such a thing as not understanding how to monetize appropriately, because it's not just about being free to play or being not free to play friendly. It's about just knowing how to monetize and like doing it in a smart way. I don't think the game ever did that, and I also think that the game was just too friendly for its own good and didn't incentivize spending anything. So I think that definitely was a component to it. But thank you very much for that donation. I appreciate it. Means a lot. Who do I think Clotho. Yeah. Alright, so after this one, I think we're going to open some more tickets. Alright, hey, we're on a Lei Fang train. That's kind of nice. Okay, so we need to... So I'm going to start opening... And I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. Of course, you guys can just leave if you if you don't want to stick around. But I'm just going to open them in 10 pulls so that I'm just, grabbing a ton of them and then going back into the reincarnation. So... Where, here it is. So I've got, like, what, 200... Is that 201 tickets? Something like that. Hellblind. I like how I got into this game a few months before it ended. Well, it's unfortunate, but you can experience everything at your own leisure now, actually. Like, if you unlock all the story, and you get all of these rewards at the end... You can clean up, man. You can grab everything for free because they're they're just dropping everything like crazy. Again, these little events that they're dropping at the end. I want to take another look at Reynard here. God, okay. Bari. Alright, we'll do another one. Yeah, it's very, very easy to fill out the collection with these latest events. Dawnbreaker with another $5. Thank you. 2, not much merchandise like other gacha games do, like figures or others. And 3, they didn't really market it here in the US. I saw one ad ever. Yeah, merchandise, there's only ever one Destiny Child figure that I ever saw announced. And that was only a couple of months ago. And that was it was really weird too, because it wasn't even one of the main characters. I mean, it was certainly a very attractive character, but it wasn't like any of like the main characters or like a super popular character. It was kind of weird that they went that direction. Kalaratri's awesome too. So she's one of the new trio that supports the main character. But yeah, merchandise-wise, not... That's the other thing that's kind of interesting, is that they have their own store. So the Shift Up has their own Shift Up store that you can import from. The shipping fees are ridiculous. But they actually did release like a bunch of wall scrolls and like books and postcards and mouse pads and desk pads and stuff like that. So I don't know if it got a whole ton of traction just because global shipping was absurdly priced. I bought like 1 or 2 things from them, but like if you want to buy from them, you want to buy like a lot at once to make the shipping worth it, kind of. So a Crazia figure, yes, I think so. Maybe. Yes, no, it is a Crazia. Who, don't get me wrong, her design is awesome, but it's just like a weird pick for the first figure like ever for Destiny Child. Like you would think Mona or Citri or Alita or somebody would get like the first, but it's just kind of weird, you know? I don't know. It might have also struggled to bring in newer players too. Give some. Personally struggle to get into gachas that don't give at least some husbandos now and again. Yeah, that's true. I mean, again, it's I would say that, you know, Destiny Child does have some pretty good-looking male characters in it. Like, I mean, even Pantheon here. I mean, he's not like, obviously he's not dressed to impress, but like, he's a good-looking character. Addis maybe not as much, but I mean, we've gone through a bunch of good-looking characters, I think. At least to my eye, you know, maybe not to everybody's taste, but Theophano. Alright, we're gonna open another 10 here. Did Magna Carta get you to play this like me, or was it something else? Kei Kusanagi. So yes, well, partially. I would say it was Hyungtae Kim to begin with. I've been following Hyungtae Kim for a while. So Magna Carta, his art book called Oxide, that he released decades ago, and Magna Carta, certainly. I played Magna Carta Tears of Blood, I played the 360 version of Magna Carta, I also played a little bit of Blade and Soul, because I'm pretty sure Hyungtae Kim did some of the design for Blade and Soul as well. So I've always followed him like off and on, so it felt like a pretty natural pick. Well, here's Kane. He's a priest, but he's kind of good looking guy, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. They should have released Soul Carta cards. Oh, like actual. You know what? I agree with you, Hellblind, 1,000,000%. So like, I love it, and this is just my own like personal thing. I love it when they release merch that's like from in the game. I always think that's so cool. That's like a big geeky thing, I know, but like I think it's great. I think it's super fun. So like if they released like Soul Carta cards like with holographic stuff and everything, I think that'd be super cool. I think every gacha game should do that, quite frankly. More like in-world stuff is always, I think, a win, in my personal opinion. So, Oh, here's our first, like, Pepita. I forgot, somebody mentioned that she was their favorite character. I think this is the first one we've gotten this entire time. So, here's Loki. What a jerk. Alright, next 10. Oh, Dawnbreaker with another $2. Thank you. You don't have to, Dawnbreaker, you don't have to donate to comment. I'll I'll read your comments for sure. You definitely don't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. So what's happening with Tap Tap do we know yet? So, I think it was Kei Kusanagi confirmed that the Tap Tap version does have the icon there. Look, here's Verdlet. Does have the icon there, so you can sign up. I don't know if Tap Tap is actually going to release the Memorial. Now, we already know that Tap Tap and the Google Play version of Destiny Child are cross-compatible. So what might end up happening is if you have the Tap Tap version, you know, at worst, if you sign up for the Memorial through Tap Tap, I'm sure you could probably redeem it through the Google Play version of the Memorial. So, you know, that's... If I had to guess, I think that's how it would work. But maybe they'll release a Tap Tap version, I don't know. Juno, Elysian... I remember I was kind of surprised that they released another version of Elysian, but I like Elysian, so it was kind of cool. Thetis. They released another version of Bari. I really love this one. And Zephyros. Race Queens... There's something about racers and race queens, just every time. And like her Ascended art, like, is crazy. With a car even in the back. So this one got pulled from YouTube. I had her on the thumbnail of that video where we pulled for her, and that got removed from YouTube, along with I forget who else released with her. I think it was it Tiwaz? It might have been Tiwaz, but yeah. All right. Well, anyway, back to the House of Reincarnation because we're on a mission. We are on a mission. Can't be stopped. Can't stop, won't stop. So let's see. Arya for you, sure you, and these two, and the big blob. Let's go. Loki looks very puntable. Oh, he's a jerk. He's a jerk. Hey, look, Catherine with a K. Our first one of today, and that rhymed. So I only need two more. Two more of her. Let's see. I almost don't want to get rid of these Baris, but... okay, you guys can go. What's a memorial on Tap Tap mean? Oh, Catherine with the C. Not to be outdone. That's kind of cool. It's almost like on theme that they're competing with each other. So for those that aren't aware, because people might be trickling in later, the end of service for let me back up. Tap Tap is like the Chinese I think a Chinese equivalent of Google Play. Like it is a game distribution service for mobile. So Destiny Child released a Tap Tap version a couple of years ago that's less censored than the global version. So some people migrated to that. What I opted to do was to continue to play the Google Play version and just there's our first Miku. What I opted to do was just patch in the decensor patch and just do that instead. But so that's the Tap Tap version. The Memorial feature is what they did as a tribute to the game as part of the end of service. So they're releasing sort of an offline way to check your account and play around with the characters and go through the story and all this stuff. And basically enjoy your account even when the end of service happens. And that's called Destiny Child Memorial. So people are scrambling to get their accounts together before that happens, and that's the Memorial feature. I have to guess Tap Tap avoided the restrictions that haunt most Chinese things from Fishman. Oh look, another Catherine. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why the tap version is less censored if it's Chinese. That doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but I'm not entirely sure what that's about. I'm not gonna pretend that I know how all that works for the tap version. So get Loki out of here. We'll punt him. We'll punt him straight out. See what he turns into. Let's see what he gives us. All right, and Lei Fang. We only need one more Lei Fang. That's very nice. Let's see. Which File Explorer app do you use to run Vanilla's patch? Been hard to do since the recent Android versions. I think I literally use the one that he recommended. Like, he recommended one of them in one of his latest videos, and that is exactly the one that I used. He recommended two, I think. One of them was paid and one of them was free, and I used the free one. So maybe check out his video, because I think it's one of those. But yeah, Vanilla does great work. I mean, he in providing that service to everybody and allowing us to enjoy the decensor patch. Alright, let's see what we got. There's another 9. I at least want to get 9 to +6. Alright, so I only need one more 9. Yeah. And I'm not going to do this forever. I mean, at some point we're going to stop the stream, even if, win or lose, and I'll just keep doing this and see if I can eventually max them. We've got like 2 weeks, basically, until the 21st, so make sure to bind your accounts. Let's use you. And Hatsune Miku. That diva. Alright, so don't need you. Yes. Don't think I need Neza either. I could be wrong about that. But I can pick them from the selectors. That's the whole thing, is that you can't pick collab characters from the selectors. So that's why I'm going through this right now. Alright, Lei Fang is done. Hey, another one off the list. There we go. So let's go ahead and take her off of here. So who's left? I think it's just the Mikus, right? It might just be the Mikus. So I know it's Snow Miku, so it's got to be under S. Where are they? R. Ooh. A little bit too far there. Where are you? Oh, there's also Soul Bad Guy. I guess I should probably try to get him to +6 too. Snow. Am I insane? Where's Snow Miku? Maybe they're not under here. Okay. So I guess I have to look under, what, Hatsune again? Oh, good lord. Good lord. Where are you, Miku? Miku. I think they're blue. So I should probably be just trying to look for blue. Miku? I feel like my eyes are actually... They're actually watering. Dear God. Please. Am I... Are you serious? Oh my God, somebody please tell me. Oh, she's in the S section? Oh, okay. Alright, okay, alright. Thanks, guys. Sorry. Sorry. God. I need to just look at the names, not the faces. That's what I should be doing. So you said one was in the S's. Seth, Circuit, Samil, Celine, Scrooge, Saturn, Sarasu, Santa Claus, Sanael, Salos. Oh god, here they are. Okay. Okay. Why are they here? Alphabetically. Like, why would they be right here? That doesn't make any sense. Right? Yeah, this is out of order. What? No wonder I couldn't find them. They're not in alphabetical order. Why are they here? Okay, so anyway. Jesus. Okay, so I actually need 5 copies of Snow Priestess Miku. So, Snow Priestess Miku need 6 actually. I don't know if I'm gonna get all 6 copies of these Mikus. I might not be able to do that. I guess we'll see. Yeah. Get you out of here. There we go. Super Mario Rick, because Snow. Yes, but Snow is not alphabetically before SA, which is what the next ones were. SN is not before SA. Makoto, let's see, Makoto. Only need 1 more Makoto, so we're good. We're good there. Who do we got? Yeah. That's good. Perfect. Yeah, exactly. Snow should not be at the start. That's what was throwing me off. Catherine! 1 more Catherine with a C. And that's it. So how's everybody else doing with their accounts? Are you guys all settled? Are you still grinding? What are you doing? Did anybody, like, start up their account, like, as the end of service was announced? I'm curious if anybody decided to, like, super boost their account, like, as soon as the end of service started, and... Would be curious. Ah, there's that Miku. So I need 2 more of her. I think... Yeah, I don't need more copies of her, technically. Or you. Or... Yeah. Yep, or you. Okay. Started maxing out a lot of characters. Too bad it's difficult to get ignition cores easily. Gotcha. Yeah, honestly, I could not care less about the ignition cores. I'm not going to even bother. I know I probably should, but when I'm looking at my characters that are imperfect in the memorial service, that'll just add to their charm. Alright, so the Makoto I'm going to replace with the last Miku, which I know where it is now, in the wrong place. Where are you? There you are. This is a very Miku-full summon list. So we're just going to give it like 1 more try, and then I'm going to spare you guys from having to watch any more of this. Unless you want me to keep going. But it's been a while, I know. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's fine. Again, these are all selectable from the selector, so I'm not going to sweat necessarily losing these characters. Ah, Snow Miku. Snow Miku. I forgot how many I needed for her. This is not the princess one. This is like the default one. This is her. So she needs... oh, she needs 5. Damn. Or no, she needs 6. Damn. Oh no, now she needs 5 because I just got one. That's right. Okay. I can count. Counting is fun. Keep going if you're up for it. What would be the next on the to-do list? So the next on the to-do list is doing a lot of Soul Carta summons. Like probably just like draining my crystal count. Maybe not like the whole crystal count, but at least trying to make a dent, because I showed my archive. I have all the characters except for the Kimono Friends collab characters. I'm missing so many Soul Cartas, so that would be kind of nice to round that out. You might want a limit break so you reduce the risk of accidentally using up the collabs. That's a good idea, Fishman. I probably should do that. Yeah, I probably should. Alright, let's do this 10 pull. I'll just do a couple of other 10s, and then that should give me enough ammunition to make another dent. Alright, so we got Maeve, we got, who's that? Hades. Nephthys, who's currently the world boss. We're just dealing with. This stream is totally getting demonetized, by the way. Yeah. Did I tell you? I don't think I told you guys. It may not be the same group that's here, but my Fire Emblem Engage live stream got demonetized for, I don't know. Maybe it was Camilla, but like it seems like a very strange reason to demonetize. And then I appealed it. And then a human reviewer validated it and said it should be demonetized. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. I don't know why my Engage stream got demonetized. But I mean, it's not like a lot of people were watching it anyway. I just thought it was kind of funny. But yeah. I was about to ask if you continue the Engage live streams or not. Yeah, I didn't, just because it's like it was just tough to like work around that, scheduling that, and also just like dealing with everything else and being able to like make progress in the game. So it was just kind of like tough to do. Perfect Mona. Cake, Bradamante. Dahlia. Yeah. Fire Emblem, wow, that seems like one of the lower end fan service. Yeah, no, there wasn't like anything. There was like nothing objectionable in the live stream. I have no idea why they did that, but apparently they were very... Oh, Caucus is so cool. I like Caucus a lot. She has such a weird skin. One of her skins is actually maybe I'll show it. It's like a cow skin, but not like what you think. It's like literally like cow pajamas. Let me see if I can, or figuratively cow pajamas, whatever it is. So, you view in the archive. So this is her Ascended art, but then her boss cow skin is this. They have a couple of like really funny, goofy ones. Like one of the recent free skins that they dropped was who was it? I think it was Reynold, and she like is dressed as an orca. They're creative. They have fun with it. It is very cute. It's like super cute. I'm not denying that. Daphnis, Bari, Caduceus, Doriong, Epona. I feel like we're getting a lot of Hathor, which is cool. I like Hathor. Arhat, very nice. Pan. Oh, the thickest unit. And then Miriam here. Okay. Not bad. Yeah. Odd thing is nothing in Engage is that spicy. Not like Camilla got his face stuff hit. Yeah, no, it was very weird. Maybe it's because I put Camilla on the thumbnail. It's only the one that had Camilla on the thumbnail that got demonetized, so maybe that was it. I don't know. Elysian. Oh, we already saw these. Kubaba's cool. Look how cool she is. Freya, Midas, and C-Day. Alright. Where is it? House of Reincarnation. Let's rip through these. Bam Bam. I'll be careful about who I'm selecting. Famous last words. Snow Miku. That's number 4 more. What's even Aurora King's lore anyway? I kind of love them. I don't remember actually. They're just like, so the slimes are what you use to level up your characters, and so obviously this is like an actual character version of that. So I don't actually know. I don't remember what his deal is or their deal is. But they're pretty great. Alright, the 9. That is the final 9. And she is done. She is donezo. Gotta love me some 9. What an amazing character design. Alright, so I think all that's left is Soul Bad Guy, right? I think at this point it's just Soul Bad Guy. So he should be in the S's. Unless they fake me out again. Oh, here he is, yeah. Alright. So Soul Bad Guy it is. What app do you recommend for the mod Data Changai? Kioscati? I don't know what mod you're talking about, but you can mod any version of it. Well, let me rephrase that. You can mod the Google Play version. I think the Apple version you can't. So that's an issue. So yeah, I mean, I guess the Google Play version. Remember, technically, the modding of the game is not sanctioned by ShiftUp, and you are technically in violation of the terms of service, and therefore could compromise your account. But I will just say that I've been adding the decensor patch basically since it came out, and most people have, and it's been totally fine. So, all right, so 3 more of the Snow Miku. She's actually coming in kind of hot here. What? No! Get out of here. Ayane. Stop it! Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Whew. So we need you. Yeah, there we go. Do you think you will still be able to play story offline? That's what they said. Hey, look, it's Soul. Nice. Soul Bad Guy. I don't remember how many copies I needed of him. Let me check. I should have done this before. I'm sorry. I need 4 copies, so that's down to 3 copies. Nice. Okay. They said that they would you'd be able to play the story offline, or whatever you unlocked in the library, you would be able to watch. So try to unlock everything in the library, and go from there, because that's what they said. They said you'd be able to experience that, so I am inclined to believe them. Alright, there we go. No collab characters up here. Kioscati, will you do a how to mod the game data for uncensored? No, I will not, because there is already somebody out there that does an excellent job on that. They are the creator of the patch, Vanilla on YouTube. If you search for their channel, they have video guides on how to do that. So check them out. They did a great job on decensoring and putting in the original Korean assets in the game. So if you want to give it a shot, that is what I would recommend. Let's see. Is that right? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Did you try Hira? Did you try the new Yostar game Ether Gazer? Yes. I have an account. I did not get very far, but I still have my account. I finished Catherine, so at this point, I don't think there's anybody else I can replace. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who to put in here now. I don't have those kimono friends. I guess I could just pick like somebody that I like. That I don't have at +6 yet. Maybe Kanaloa. I like Kanaloa. Toss her in there. Curious how it stacks up as a Honkai like. I've never played Honkai 3rd, so I'm not very good at... I wouldn't be a great person to ask that comparison. Let's see. Get you in there. There we go. There we go. It was, I mean, it was fun while what I played. It was quick and frenetic. I mean, the synergy between the characters felt good. Again, I didn't play much beyond, like, I got to a certain point in the story, and that was basically it. But it felt nice to play. It felt responsive. Like, from a gameplay perspective, it felt responsive. I know that it's... I mean, I don't like to focus on the revenue, but I know that it did take a hit, like, in the revenue part of things last month. So, I don't know if they're gonna start releasing, like, different characters to get a little bit more traction, or what. Hey, another soul bad guy. That is bullshit blazing. So we need 2 more of soul bad guy. What do we got? I guess I should just use all of them, because I can pick them up from the tickets. That was the whole point of this. I just feel bad about... I feel bad about using up these characters that I like, but it doesn't make sense to hold on to them. Luisito, have you played Arknights? No, I have not. I think I'm like the only Azure Lane player that has not played Arknights. Hatsune Miku. She is... yeah, she's just Diva Miku, so I just need 1 more of her, actually. Let's see, who can we use? Yep, let's just go the other way here. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. And Snow Miku. She is... wait, which one is this? Oh, is this one that I needed like 5 for? Oh, no. Okay, I only need 2. Yeah, I just need 2. Okay. Well, we got... I will say, we got the primary targets out of the way. I guess, like, Catherine is still, like, kind of a major target. Let's try to see if we can get Catherine, and then we'll move on. The Mikus, they're not a high priority to me personally. I will do it. Like, I'll you know, I will finish this, but I don't need to subject all of you to that. New body. Hi, GuardianE. Hey! Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? How is it going? Hope you're having a good night or a good morning wherever you're from. Newbie Mona. Man, Newbie Mona, when she released, she was kind of a game changer. The Aurora King. I feel like we always get an Aurora King and we always get Katsi. Like in every one of these. That's what it feels like anyway. I think we only have 60 of these tickets left. That means we went through like 250 tickets. Can you believe that? I'm hurting for Onyx right now, trying to awaken everybody. Yeah, that can be rough. Another thing that I would recommend for newer players, definitely buy out the shop. Because if you hadn't realized already, they reduced all of the shop cost to 1. So everything in the shop is like super cheap. So do make sure to like buy out the shop every day, because there's like resources in there that you can just collect. Clotho's so cool too. Got definitely reminiscent of the bunnies in Nikke. I wish they gave us an unlock all in-game character code. I mean, I guess. I guess the only reason why I think that it would be better that they didn't do that is because then they may as well just release like the whole. And maybe I'm just being a dumb sentimental person, but I think the whole point of the memorials feature is that it's your account and like it's special to you. If they just gave that code to everybody, then everybody's account is exactly the same then. So they're kind of effectively doing that anyway with all of these tickets and selectors, but at least you have to like do it yourself, you know. I guess that's my maybe a hot take on that, but I do feel like I think there's value in making people jump through some hoops, I guess. Alright, so if we get, I think it might just be one more Catherine. Oh wait, no, we finished Catherine. I'm an idiot. Okay, wait, so Hatsune Miku. That was the last Miku we needed. Okay. Alright, so we're done. We're not done, but we're done for the stream. I'm not going to do that anymore for you. I'm not going to make you guys watch anymore. Oh god, not the Aurora King. Let's add... Who? It doesn't really matter. I can fix this later. Just pick somebody. Oh no, not you, because I have you at +6. Hathor I have a bunch of already, so I don't want to do that. +4... Maybe, oh, you know what? If I do it by release order, that would be better. Because then I can pick whoever was, like, most recent, right? So, I'll pick Salos. Okay. Alright. So I think we're going to move on to the Soul Carta summons. And I think this is where we're probably going to wrap things up for the most part. So, oh, just played an Azurlane ad? Really? That's funny. It's appropriate, I guess. Can I stream Azurlane? Honestly, I don't stream much just because I can't find the time to stream, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm also not, like, great at streaming. I'm pretty new at it, so... I don't know. I usually just stream for, like, specific things. Alright, let's get into the Summon Soul Cartas. We may as well just get into it. I have 2,200,000. I'm not going to go through all of them, but it would be nice to get some Prism Cartas here. Ragnarok just changed in the stream time. Oh, that's right! I forgot about that. Oh, I should skip this. Let's skip, yeah. Because it'll show any new, like, 5-star Soul Cartas. There's Mona! Give me something good. That is actually a dupe. Like I said, I'm missing a ton. Like, an absolute ton of Soul Cartas, so getting a dupe is not very good, but that's fine. Alright, we're gonna skip, and nothing. Nothing. It's not great. Do the Blood Gem Soul Carta summons, perhaps. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that, huh? Like, every bone in my body is telling me don't waste Blood Gems, but there's no point in holding on to them. How? How have I not gotten... I will say, despite all the really good rates in this game, I think the Soul Carta rates are kind of butt. Like, they're not great, and I remember, like, there's no pity for the Soul Cartas either. But soul carders are kind of whale bait. Like, they're not... They don't make, like, a huge difference. This is a really pretty soul card, but I actually do already have it still. So, still have not gotten a new soul card at this point. So, this session's gonna hurt. It sounds like it feels like it's hurting. It certainly hurts me. Although, we have 2.2 million, so... Ooh, look at this! She looks so cool. A Kubaba. Yeah, so this is new for me. That's nice. Ryan, what's Memorial Link? So Memorial Link, it's effectively, the game is going through end of service. Oh, hello. Under the Parasol. This is new. I don't have this one. That's very pretty. It's basically the devs are creating like an offline version that you can access your account after the end of service to just like remember and play through and go through the story and what have you. So if you want your account to live on beyond the end of service, you need to link it to the Memorial feature. There's currently a Memorial link available on the main screen, the main lobby screen. If you want more details, I go through the whole thing in at the beginning of this live stream, so you can check out the VOD. But it's pretty straightforward, to be perfectly honest. Alright, so skip. Damn, man. It's not good. Jeez. It's kind of sad, because, like, if people are watching it for the first time, they would think that summoning in Destiny Child sucks. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I already have this one. Prose's Halloween costume. Yeah. You know, I need, what do I need? What the hell do I need? I need a Soul Carder selector is what I need. I need more Soul Carder selectors. Hey, Battle of Wits. So this is new for me. It's actually a Prism. It's a Prism Soul Carder. Not my favorite, but it's something. That's 50 dead rolls just now. Is it? I mean, are they really dead? We've gotten 5 stars. I guess you mean like Prism. Is that what you mean? Because Prisms are, you know, obviously very sought after. Did the Blood Gem Soul Cards? I did that to fill out my cards. Oh, really? Maybe we will do that. Yeah, maybe we will. Alright, let's get one more 5-star, and then maybe we'll move over to the Blood Gem 5 stars. How about that? Oh, just 4-star multis from earlier? Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, no, the rates are bad. The Soul Carder rates are terrible. Which is why I never summon on Soul Carders. The only time I summoned on Soul Carders were during collaborations, when there was like a collaboration Soul Carder that was exclusive. So I got the Jacko one because Jacko is awesome. Like, I love Jacko. Holy, these suck. These pulls are terrible. Don't forget to wipe the Ragnar Break shot from today. Oh, I forgot to grab the... I forgot to grab the World Boss shop stuff. Whoops. Whoops. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. The Ragnar Break is way more... There's way more... Wow, that... I don't know how long it's been, but I feel like I've just done like 100 pulls and not gotten a single 5-star. What is happening? I mean, look, if this is where all of my bad luck is going, I'm totally fine with that. I've got a busy day tomorrow. I'm summoning in 3 different games, so there we go. Okay, this one's cute. Miriam's Memories. Okay, this one's adorable. All right. Okay, let's what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. The world boss. Yeah, so, okay. Oh, damn it. Is it gone? It's gone. Son of a... It's okay. It's alright. It's fine. Oh! Wait, do the Ragna Shop coins not expire? I didn't realize that. Because I didn't use them all last time. So I think they just carried over into this shop. That's really cool if that's the case. The current shop has soul card selectors. Oh, okay. That's neat. Okay. Oh yeah, so Acrazia, this is the figure that they announced for... I don't remember who's doing it. Is it Max Factory? I can't remember, but somebody's doing a figure of her. So, yeah, okay, let's open the Platinum chest. So the Platinum chests have a 100% chance of being one of the selectors. So, Epic Puppet Selector. Okay, okay. That's something. Let's just start going through this. At least a little bit, just to spice it up a little. So, Suna is what? She light, so I need a dark team. It doesn't really matter. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, so I'll probably oh, it was Annie gift. Okay. Thanks thanks Hellblind. You want to see me wipe bosses? I'm not great at wiping bosses, to be honest with you. The nice thing about Ragna Breaks is that, like, you don't need to wipe bosses. Like, once you get up to the Slayer raid, it doesn't matter. Like, in fact, once you get to the Slayer raid, all you want to do is participate in as many Slayer raids as you can. So, like, it's not even about, like, the self-clear. But last level of shop gets you 5 chests per day. Oh, okay. Christopher Garcia, I'm not ready to see Destiny Child go. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, I definitely had my fun time with it. And you know, all good things must come to an end. And I like how they're handling it, but it is, you know, there's no way around it. It does feel melancholy. It's just kind of the way it is. But we got 2 weeks left. Oh yeah, and they gave us like 99 of these of these tickets too. I mean, they're basically giving us everything. So if anybody doesn't have an account yet, if you start an account today, you could probably make like a huge dent in clearing like the story and getting the characters and the skins and everything. So Fishman, I have to wonder if Acrazia was an early fan fave. No, I don't think so. First of all, there's not even any merch. Like, no Shift Up merch has Acrazia in it, and Acrazia wasn't an early game character either. Like, she was probably like closer to late game. I would say she definitely released in the last year. So I'm not really sure why. It honestly seemed pretty arbitrary. Bro, not even using the Ragna booster. Why would I use the Ragna booster before being at level 30? I saved my Ragna boosters for level 30. Although I'm not going to get there before the reset anyway, so I should probably just use them. J Villain, I wonder if they'll also have a sound test option to hear the music and sounds of the game. That'd be great. The music's so good in this game. It's so underrated. Like, the music in this game, the music in Nikke is very good as well. Like, Shift Up just knows. I mean, I don't. They work with different composers, right? So I think they scout the right talent and they get the right tunes, and it makes a huge difference. Like, sound design makes such a huge difference. H. Hira. I started Destiny Child because you. Those beautiful skins got me right in the heart. Yeah, no, they're beautiful. I'm glad to hear that you decided to pick up the game. Cheese for everyone. I wish it was possible to keep playing offline every gacha that ends. Yeah, I wish it was possible as well. I honestly believe that if Shift Up did not have Nikke and the Nikke money, they probably couldn't afford to do it. So, you know, that's the reality, is that there's a perpetual cost of having the app on the store. I don't know what that is, but, you know, and then developing, obviously, the memorial feature itself is cost as well, so yeah. Cosmograph is lit. Yeah, no, Cosmograph, I was listening, oh god, all last week when the summer event hit for Nikke, I was listening to basically every Cosmograph song that I came across on YouTube. It's so good, so good. It has been 7 years and they still won't let you pick more than 5 to level up a character. Yes, I will say you are 100% right. It's really annoying to level up a character. I don't know why. They expanded the number that you can select for, like, for the when you sell characters, right? But yeah, you can. I don't know why that 5 character limit is still there. I mean, I think if the game, I'm sure that would have been like one of the next quality of life changes if the game continued. To know about that, too late to really dwell on that. I can't remember what I was talking about, so. More companies need to do what Capcom did for Mega Man X Dive Offline Chomper. I'm not familiar, but it sounds like they just made the game offline, which is good. That'd be great. Cozy Lynn, will the collab rerun, or can we get in anyway? No, the collabs aren't going to rerun, but I mean, you can get everything else besides the collabs. On Steam, yes. Well, that's a Steam game. Was it really a gacha game? Or no? I don't know. I'm not familiar. I know there are gacha games on Steam. I'm not saying that... I'm just not sure if... I just can't remember what that particular one was. Oh, you're probably talking about the whole Nikke thing. Yeah, maybe not. I mean, maybe they were passionate enough to put money into a final app version, but I'm just telling you, 99% of gacha, more than 99% of gacha games that end do not have that. So it's got to cost something, and I'm just saying, and I don't think Destiny Child was really making the money that to support it like that. Really wanted Marie Rose. Oh, I forgot about Marie Rose. That's... I completely... Hold on. I figuratively completely forgot that Marie Rose existed. She's one of the collab units that I was supposed to put in here. Whoops. Sorry to any Marie Rose fans out there. Oh, Honoka, too! I'm an idiot. What is wrong with me? Where's Marie Rose? Oh, it's this way. Right. There she is. Okay. Alright, so I got more work cut out for me, but that's fine. I can do that later. Oh, right, so we wanted to do some of the Blood Gem summons, right? So you were saying that if you do the premium soul carta, is this just like a guarantee 5? It is a guarantee 5. Okay. All right, fine. All right, fine. Let's do it. That is fine. You have her swimsuit just sitting in your inventory. Oh, really? Was that like a free skin? I don't remember that. Wait, where do you link the memorial thingy? In-game lobby from Master Humry. Yes. So I cover everything in detail at the very beginning of the VOD for this live stream, but yes, the link is right here. It's this chain icon, and when it's green, that means it's linked. If it's not green, that means you haven't linked it successfully yet. So, let's see. So let's do... What is it? Let's do... Can we do 10 in a row or no? No, oh, we can only do one at a time. I guess that's fine. And, ooh, okay. Queen's Memories. That's cool. DOA girls here too. Yep, I completely forgot. Well, besides Kasumi, Ayane, and Lei Fang, I forgot about the rerun. So, my bad. At least I didn't do a bunch of summons. How did I get the same Soul Carta? How does that happen? Hold on, I'm gonna look. What? The rates of each Soul Carta is like 0.55, whatever. I don't know. I can't even read. The text is so small. I don't know how that happens. I hope they put some DOA girls in Nikkei if any of them know how to use guns. Yeah, Christy would, right? Because Christy's an assassin. And then... I don't know. I mean, the ninja could throw shurikens and kunai. They could do something. Or Nimpo. Maybe they'll summon some Nimpo. So far, I'm not loving what we've gotten so far, but that's okay. We can definitely do a lot of these. Oh, it's Sea Tree. I don't know if I have that one or not. This card is awesome. So this card, I remember in the early game, was super not broken, but just really, really strong. Because if you maxed it, it basically amplified your crit damage off of one of like the best crit characters that was a dark character, Elizabeth. And that combo was just super powerful. That it was like a hard carry for a good part of the game. Oh, this is a really emotional scene. I do have this one though, so. Oh, hello! Look at this. Is this Ofer? I forget what her name is, but she looks good. Did you get all the backgrounds? Oh, wait! Oh, snap, I forgot. Whoops. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wow, this is kind of scandalous. Okay, so, hold on. So, yeah, no, I didn't. I don't think I did. I forgot about that. You have to buy these, right? Wait. Meet the conditions. Wait, what? I don't remember what... Hold on. Do you have to 3-star them or something? I can't remember how you get these. Clear this 30 times. Oh, really? I guess I should try to do these at some point. Why would I want to clear these 25 times? Yeah. No, good call. Good call, PopCap. No, I did not get all the backgrounds, but that's something that I should probably try to do. You can use the sweep. Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, good. Yep. You're very smart. I forgot about that. Okay, so yeah, that's something that I gotta add to my list to do before the 21st. Good call. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Alright. Ooh, look at this one. Very cool. There's no first time obtained difference for the soul card. It doesn't look like it. I'm getting the same no matter what. Like, I definitely have this one. So, it's definitely not new. They probably should have had, like, a little new label or indicator on it. And I definitely have this one, too. This one again? There are like so many 5-star soul carders in this. Like, I'm getting repeats. This is not new. Definitely have that one. Definitely have that one. I think I even have the Prism version of this one too. We keep getting dupes. What's going on? I just want new stuff. I just want to complete my soul carded decks. Oh, what's happening? Oh, that's cute. With Eve and Leo. Definitely have this one too. At least we get the Mona winking animation every time. I don't think I have this one. This one's actually new for me, I'm pretty sure. That's pretty funny. Watermelon smashing. I think this might be new. Yeah, I think so. Alright, we're gonna do 10 more of these, and then I think we might call it there. I don't know. Unless people want to see something in particular. Oh, nice! We got this one. This one's beautiful. Yeah, unless people want to see something, I think we might just call it after a bunch of these. This is new as well. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Where can you check to see everything you have? Yes. Oh, I love this one. I have it already, but I love this one. Warm Reprieve with the spa. Yeah, Super Mario Rick got it. It's the archive is where you can check everything. And oh boy. Yeah, I already have this one, but I'll never complain about getting another copy of it. After the Marie Rose summons, I will personally dip out. Oh, you want to see me summon Marie Rose? I mean, I can. I was gonna save the rest of the House of Reincarnation to do offline, or off stream, but if you want to see Marie Rose get summoned, we can give it a shot. Alright, so what, like 3 more? I haven't really been keeping count, but we'll just say 3 more, and this is where we're gonna close things out here. I love this one too, but I already have it. 2 more. Never played, so to know what there would be to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, honestly, there's not much. I mean, oh, this one's funny. I like this. I don't have it. More booze. That's nice. Yeah, there's really just the Ragna break right now. There's no active event, so it's just like the story. And oh, this is a classic. This was the first. So this was the first Soul Carder that had Mofted on it, and so I know I really wanted it just for that. That's a good place to stop, actually. So, so you wanted to see me summon for Marie Rose. That's fine, I guess. Let's give it a shot. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, it sounds like Marie Rose has had enough. She wanted to call it there and end things, and help us say goodbye. So, yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Thanks for even stopping by and saying hello. Really appreciate it. You know, if you do decide, if you don't have an account, if you do decide to just start one up, you could probably again have a pretty half decent account to take into the memorial link. But otherwise, if you do have an account, do make sure that this thing is green. Make sure you did get the email. Check your spam folders that you have that code, because you're definitely going to need it when the update happens on the 21st, and then your game is going to switch to the memorial, or you can download it from the Google Play or Apple iPhone store. So thanks for stopping by. Everybody have a really, really good night. Once again, I really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for the memories, Destiny Child. We appreciate you, and can't wait for the memorial service. Not service, the memorial feature. So memorial service is for a funeral. Memorial feature. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon. Alrighty, bye bye.